Pavil Canyon Trail, since we had some heavy rains since we last did trail work and restored this trail, we're going to check to see how well our repairs held up. Often after you reestablish trail tread and move hillside, after a rain, some of it will come down. So we're going to go clean that up if there is any. Even with the trail restored, we do get the trail still being used as a toilet. And that's something we can't stop, but we had hoped that with the trail open, people wouldn't climb in here and use it as a toilet still, but they are. We get some seepage and mud. But so far, none of the hillside that we established trail on has shifted. We made the angle of repose fairly shallow so that we would not expect it to move, but you never know. So far things are looking good. A little muddy along the way. Lots of water still coming down. This 20-foot section here, as we start to climb, this was a possible area that we might have seen some hillside, but you can see it's open, has not come down. Just beyond that, we begin a very long section. This section here. Pretty good here too. Let's see what it looks like around the curve. This is where we did a deep cut, and we got some debris. A little bit of duff to remove after the rain, but not bad. So even though we made a steep cut here, as you can see, there's a little bit of work to do, but not bad. We got that minor amount of duff removed. Let's see what else we have. This was another section of concern where we were up against the creek and we had a 6-inch shelf here that people were walking on. We picked out this hillside and you can see a little bit of dirt did move. So we're going to take care of that before heading up. That's a little bit better. Since most people don't know that this trail has been reopened, there's very few people on it. This is the rock that we chipped away, established kind of a bench. So it got washed. Now we can kind of see how much better crow it is. And we might be able to do something about the water here on the trail. We might make a berm and channel the water off. Crow. We're at the first slick rock where most people turn around. We really do need to come in here and buck this up. It's kind of a potential safety hazard. So when we resume on this trail, this is the first, but a little bit of drinkable water. Let's climb up. We won't continue on. We know what the trail looks like from here. We did not do much work from this point on. In part, because that root ball is a serious hazard, and we won't work around that. Not unless it can be blasted or something. Other than that, trail's in good shape. To get a feel for the steepness of this canyon and the trail difficulties that arise from like that root ball. This climbs about 140 feet. Very steep, but if you see the oak up there, for instance, that oak there, it's on the precipice, and we're seeing material come down fairly recently. That's going to come down, and the canopy, it's going to reach the trail when that comes down. So that's what we see in this canyon, is a lot of the trees on the rim are precarious as erosion continues to take the canyon out. So we see a lot of stuff come down like that root ball, which we can't address. We need det cord or something to take that out at a distance. Then once it's down at the bottom of the canyon, then we can buck it up and cart it out. But as it is, we're not going to touch that with a saw. Wouldn't even dream of it. Well, that was strange. A bird pawanged into my hard hat. Felt something hit my hard hat. I looked up and a bird was tumbling, recovered, and flew away. So, I don't know. Crazy bird. Drunk? I don't know. Just got out of bed. I don't know. That's the first time ever. Strange.